Hey guys, what is up? It's Sample54 here. I'm going to college today. We've got about like an hour, maybe even more in this car. And guess what? You're on the ride with me because I'm going to be studying the Bible while we ride. Starting with Exodus 20, we're going to go to Proverbs 31 after that. Then I'll think of something else if we finish that beforehand.
3461 Horizon Boulevard?
Yes.
Okay.
Right, you can read silently along with me. We're going to be using NIV version. If you want, you can open up your own Bible and use a different version. Let's start with Exodus 20. Okay, this is the Ten Commandments. When God gave the Ten Commandments to Moses for the first time, before he shattered them because he got angry at the Israelites for making false gods. You don't need to turn the music off.
I'm not.
Oh, it went to a different song. Oh, you turned on the CD. Okay.
I always had the CD on.
Oh, I didn't know that. Anyway, I'm just gonna stop every 5 verses. That way I can write down some notes. If you want, you can write down some notes too. In fact, you really should. Alright, I just thought about a note for verse 4 and 5. Wait a minute, let me put an and symbol there instead. He told them not to worship any god other than him. And they were already going to build an idol to another god, and after this, and Moses would come down and see that. So, in other words, God knows what you're going to do before you do it.
Turn left onto Marcy Avenue, then take the
He is
I-278
all-knowing.
on the left.
Dad, what's that O word that means God is all-knowing?
Omniscient.
Omniscient. Sorry, I'm using voice text, guys, so if it comes out not perfect the first time, I'll fix it myself.
Okay. 3461 Horizon Boulevard, Killis, PA. That's the one, that's the Walmart.
Hey, Dad, spell omniscient.
O-M-N.
O-M-N.
I-S-C.
I-S-C.
E-N-T.
E-N-T. Okay, my dad just spelled it, and it's right there on the screen.
I-278 West ramp on the left, and merge onto I-278 West.
Thank you, Old Man Rock. And I'm going to put in parentheses all-knowing, so you guys remember what that means.
Continue on I-278.
You want
And
the
then-
other two big O's?
And we are now on the highway. We just pretty much just got on it. So let's keep reading. Okay, number 6.
Interstate 278 West.
Right quit doing a video.
Don't worry, guys. Keep the directions, just showing love to those.
No worries, this car's not that old fashioned that is, Frank.
Dad, you know what I mean.
That's a really dated joke. Your great grandmother would probably understand that joke better than me.
No.
Craig, there's a lot of traffic. Be quiet, please.
Okay, we're back.
Like a truck carrying.
What's wrong with this car?
Alright, I have another no, and I just realized something I could do so that way you guys can read silently along with me. Like I said, if you want, you could read it in different version from your own Bibles. Or even get the same version, read it from your own Bibles anyway. Because that's what you should be doing. But, let me get my note in. So my note is about the fourth commandment to keep the Sabbath day holy, working for 6 days and resting for one. God created the week. God created the week, guys. For the year, we can track the seasons. For the day, I know. Don't worry, I'm not going in order. For the day, we can track the sun, and for the month, we can track the moon. But God created the week. There's no space or sign for the week. God created it. Nothing in space like stars, or moon, or sun, or a sign for it. Astronomical. Thank you. That's the word I was looking for. Alright. Just look at the the verses that are currently underlined.
The Jews keep track based on when God finished creation of the week. The Christians keep track based on both when God started creation and on when Jesus rose from the dead. That's how we got
9278 West.
Alright, so I really couldn't. Oh, I forgot the verse that I was supposed to pick for that. One sec, let me do that. And if you're not getting a chance to read all the verses, feel free to pause and read them for yourselves. Or, again, read from your own Bible. By the way, guys, pay no attention to what's above that. Those were just my notes for when I was looking for a church in Pennsylvania, because I am a residential student. I already decided on a church. I had to watch all the services online. Both because I'm in New York currently, so I wouldn't be able to go to them anyway, and because of COVID. Let's keep going. I really couldn't think of any notes for this. If you think of something, just write it down, maybe even comment it for me. 11 through 15.
Signs for Arizona Bridge, Staten Island.
Okay. This one is kind of something that my dad told me when
Keep right at the fork to stay on I-278 West.
this note is kind of something my dad told me when I was looking at the 10 commandments
3 miles.
as in Sunday school. I'm just gonna show you all the other verses and then I'll talk about the note for these in a second.
Oh my gosh, I actually remember those notes. Means I put up on Christmas. That young. I'm not sure what they say in Proverbs 22, verse 7. Train up a child the way she should go. When she is old, she will not depart from it.
Alright, I actually just thought of a second note, but I'm gonna start with the one from verse 17 and then I'll go to verse 20. The commandment you shall not covet is the only commandment that deals with the mind. Because jealousy is part of our mind. Everything else is with our actions and words. That's kind of a commandment of self-control of the mind. It's also connected to Jesus' command about Jesus' talk about lust. It could be connected to the 7th commandment, do not commit adultery, and it also could be connected to the 8th commandment because you have to want what is somebody else's before you can steal it. So, I mean, why are you stealing? Because you want what is somebody else's. Sorry, I said verse 7. That was commandment 7. I don't remember what verse do not commit adultery was, but that is commandment 7. Okay, guys, this is funny. I did voice text, and instead of controlling your thoughts, it came out as controlling your phone. Some of the voice text mistakes are funny. But it came out mostly right. That's why I do it. It's quick, and when it makes mistakes, it's funny. So, number 20. And for this, I'm just going to copy a certain part of the verse, not the full thing. A certain part of the verse, I'm just going to copy it. Okay, guys, after each chapter, there will be a review of the notes. I did add an extra note. You will see that when we review. I don't know if we're going to go for something for more than one chapter. We'll decide after we do Proverbs 31, which is being done right after we recap on Exodus 20. Let's just do these last 6 verses since there's only 6 verses left. I'm going to go 6 verses instead of going by 5. Alright.
Shown right here. I know it says he, but I'm not having a key in the car right now.
do not. Sorry, guys. He said do not make any gods to be alone beside me. Do not make any gods to yourself of gods of silver or gods of gold. And they were going to do that a few chapters later. Oh my gosh. See, we don't. God tells us stuff and we still disobey Him. That's why we're called sheep, because we're stubborn. That's what my friend Amy always says. Yeah. How about this? I'll give her the nickname the Diamond. I'm the pearl, she's the diamond. Okay, very good. The Wise Diamond. Okay, that's what the Wise Diamond says. That's why we're called sheep. And just because it lasts first, let's keep in mind that my channel kind of does have a PG-13 rating. Or at least this video does. Alright. Other than verse 23, which is kind of a repetition of my last note, I really couldn't think of anything else. So, if you guys think of something that I didn't think of course, write it down and maybe even write it in the comments down below. Just review what I wrote down, get down your last notes, and then we can begin a new topic. The new topic is mostly for the ladies, but stay if you want, guys. This will tell you what kind of woman to look for. Ten Commandments will tell both of you what kind of woman and man to be. Whether or not you're looking for someone to marry or date. You just be that for God. Alright? That's all. If you need to review my notes more, you can pause. In fact, I would advise you to take a second to pause and just think about what we read together for yourself. Alright?